All right, guys, I am doing my best to block out this Kansas wind, but I wanted to show you my garden beds. I got a wild hair, and I started digging them out by hand. On two of them, I got down to the bottom of the first board, which is about a foot deep. And I said, can we get a backhoe? Thank goodness a friend came to the rescue, and he dug out my garden beds. He dug them out deeper than I had planned, which is a good deal because he hit into some really big roots. I've taken out my pallets, but I'll show you. This is one of the deep ones. It's about, 6 foot deep, and you might be able to see some of the roots. But the reason I wanted them dug out is because I was having trouble with Bermuda and foxtail grasses taking over. So we decided just to start over. And then I'm going to show you what we're going to fill them with. Okay, what the old farmer's doing here is he's piling up the feed and manure. This is where we feed our cattle. Go over here and see what it looks like on the compost pile. Okay, guys, he's taken 4 scoops of that feed and manure I told you. That big dirt pile, that is our compost pile, plus the dirt that we dug out of the garden. It's, at this point, pretty poor soil. And so what he does here is he takes and stirs it. Stirring and flattening and stirring and flattening and heaping it up. So we'll have a nice big pile when he's done. Okay, this is the finished project as far as stirring in that hay and manure. Now, don't worry about there being too much manure. Trust me, the majority of what was in those big scoops that he hauled out was the hay that we're going to let compost in. I had planned to do it last fall, it just didn't get done, so this will be setting for about 6 weeks to a month. And we'll stir it one more time, and then probably the middle or end of April we'll fill the boxes and get ready to plant the garden. Again, I've been doing this for years and years. When he cleans out the pens, he drops part of the hay and manure here and lets it compost down. And I also put from my chicken coop, the straw and the manure and food scraps go in here. This is our compost pile. Now I'm going to take you over and I'm going to show you one more thing I'm going to try this year. I want to try straw bale gardening. My biggest problem here is my chickens and the wild turkeys. They usually dig up my potatoes and eat them and darn things. Anyway, and this year we happen to have over 100 wild turkeys hanging around. But what I've done, for those of you who've been with me for a long time, these are what I call my grow out pens when I raise baby chicks. So I've cleaned one out here, and I plan to put cardboard down and then my straw bales, and see, it's got all kinds of stuff laying on top. So that should definitely will keep the turkeys out and should keep the chickens out. And I can also put more over the top. And I think I can get at least 10 to 12 straw bales in here. And I'm going to try to do my sweet potatoes and some of my potatoes in here. It'll be an experiment, so we'll see. All right, guys, again, I apologize for the wind. It's Kansas, and I've even got something on my microphone, and it's obviously not helping much. Okay, thanks for watching.